Hello everyone, it's Victoria James and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, go ahead and click the red subscriber button so it turns gray and you become a J-Bae, where we chit chat and all that about luxury beauty on a regular basis. Victoria has just said on a regular basis and has not been consistent this year, and that is changing as of today. I have had a reality check because I love content creating, you guys. I love it a lot, and I just haven't really felt like I am very interesting outside of having information to offer you guys. And so I've never really done like vlog style stuff, not consistently. Like when I have big events or going out with the family or something like that, I might do something like that. But I'm thinking I'm going to switch gears a little bit with how or what content I put out, right? So I'm gonna start doing like will I buy it's and what's new in makeup. Start to revisit things that I really enjoy and do full faces and things like that. I'm welcome to ideas from my J-Baes as well, so let me know what you would like to see from me. As far as new products, I'm going to take a while getting new products out. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you guys. It has been not the greatest year financially for me, so I'm focusing on what I need to focus on in order to get where I want to be. I still want to engage with my J-Baes and give you guys useful content. Part of me shifting gears is going to be decluttering. I'm going to be decluttering a lot of my makeup collection in preparation for new things. You know, it's a lot of the stuff I've had for more than 2 years. So it's just time to go through it and be honest with myself, brutally honest with myself about what I want. In this series, because this is going to be a series, I'm going to be decluttering my entire makeup collection. If that is something that sounds interesting to you, I hope that you will stick around. Go ahead and comment. Let me know, oh my goodness, girl, why you get rid of that? Or, ooh, girl, I got rid of that like 6 months ago. I couldn't stand it anymore. You know, whatever. Let's just have a conversation about it as we do. This is something that I think all of us really enjoy. You know, feeling good, looking good, using quality products to help us feel or look on the outside the way we feel on the inside. So that's what I am here for and what I'm all about. So yeah, that's what's going on today. And starting with my highlighter drawer. And then if I feel like the video is not too long, then I'm going to do my powders. I'll do my powders because I was about to say blushes and I just know that that's going to be long. That needs to be its own video. But anyway, let's get started. All right, a little bit of a weird orientation, but we don't need to see me, right? All you really need to see is right here. So that's what I'm gonna do. I want you guys to see like, swatches and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do. Now, I did get started with a few items that I'm going to purge. And the first one is going to be one of my highlighting balms from Merit. This is Kava. I just feel it's a little, kind of champagne-y, a little too champagne-y for you, girl. And isn't something that I am going to reach for if I have other things to reach for. So I'm gonna let this one go, but I am keeping Bounce. Bounce I think is a much better color for my skin tone. So this one I plan to keep. I ended up picking up these liquid highlighters, Tom Ford liquid highlighters in Reflex Gilt and Glacial Rose, and I think both work. Now you might think that this looks like Kava, but not on it actually looks more golden, so a little more complementary to my skin tone. And this one, I don't need to swatch this, y'all can tell that looks good, but this one I think looks a little bit better for my skin tone. Like, I'm not afraid of a champagne. I'm not afraid of a white gold, you know what I mean? But for me, this one is more complimentary than the Merit one. Now, this is the Lit Up Highlight Stick in Brulee. And that's not going anywhere, because look at that. Chow. Look at her. She's perfection. Did y'all see that Westman & Tillier has liquid super loaded tinted highlights now? So liquid versions of the tinted highlights, super loadeds. I have two, so I'll go ahead and show y'all those right now. I have two. I have Peau de Peche and Peau de Soleil. And it's just literally the liquid version of these. So I'm personally not planning to pick them up. This is Peau de Peche. And I've shown you guys this before, but I'll go ahead and swatch it for you. It's something about an undertone. You know what I mean? Like, I need the undertone to be right. It still smells so good. And then Peau de Soleil is a gold. I mean, you know, it's a really pretty bronzy gold. I think that Brulee is definitely darker. But Peau de Soleil is definitely the one for deeper complexions or like tan complexions. See that in comparison to Peau de Peche. Part of my nails, y'all, just took my press-ons off. But these are staying. Yeah, these are sticking around. Another one that I'm going to get rid of is the Chantecaille Lotus Radiance Highlighter. And listen, y'all, this was hard. Because it's not a bad highlighter. I just want to, like, it is not. It's so smooth. It's so beautiful. Let me get some wipes. So here it is. It's got like an iridescent kind of pinkish purple sheen to it. And then this is what it's giving on a hard swatch. And then when you blend it in, yeah. You see it, like the kind of pinkish purple hue. I don't feel like it's something I'm gonna reach for a lot. It definitely is fun, right? It's fun and it has its place, but I just feel like it's not something I'm gonna reach for. And why waste it? You know, I can give this to somebody else. On the other hand, I'll be keeping this. And this is the Sunbeam Cheek and Eye shade in the shade Ray from Chantecaille. My God, this is the prettiest thing. This color is amazing. Look at that. Now that's a color. That's a color for you, girl. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Like, that is so pretty. So beautiful. So definitely keeping this one. Also keeping my Hermes highlighter. I'm not even going to pronounce this in French, but I am going to keep Permabrass and Mirage because the colors are really great. They're really complimentary. Here's Mirage, just so you could see the difference in the two. I think that's pretty apparent, the difference. I mean, these are phenomenal, and the freaking texture and everything is just on point. One that I am going to let go of is Shimmer from Sisley. This one is the Lafito Blush, Blushing Lumiere. Yes, I spent $80 on this. But I think I've used it a good handful of times. Like, I'm comfortable letting it go. Honestly, like in retrospect, I feel like this is a little too... It's not chunky, but it's not as finely milled and, you know, it's no Hermes. Let's just put it that way. And so for me, I'm all set. I've gotten my use out of it. Somebody else can use it. Also, I am so on the fence, you guys, about letting this go. I don't know if I'm not really a body shimmer type of girl. So this is Becca's Liquefied Light Highlighter in Ignite. It's beautiful, but I have not used this since I bought it. And I think I bought it like last summer. Like, I don't think to like, oh, let me reach into my highlighter drawer when I wear a dress. I mean, it would pop. It would look amazing. But I don't be thinking to do it. So I'm like, maybe I should get rid of this too. It's just taking up space, you know? But I will hold on to it and await your comments to let me know if I should keep it or not. Because I'm thinking, okay, you know, I could throw a little bit of it into my lotion when I put on, you know, put on a cute little dress. I don't know. Y'all let me know. It's pretty. I'll let you know what it looks like. I'm just gonna put a little drop because this stuff is potent. It's extremely potent. That's what it's giving. Very, very beautiful. Let me know what you think. Should I keep it? Should I not keep it? Blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I'm gonna pull another one from Chantecaille because I love this one and I think I'm gonna keep this one. It is the Eclat Brilliant Face Powder. Now, I don't know why they call this a face powder. I don't know why they call this a face powder, you guys. It is a highlighter. Because, yeah, there's a hard swatch. And then there's a nice little blend out. Okay, like I feel like that one stays golden. It's the same kind of formula as the other Chantecaille highlighters. It's very smooth. It doesn't show, like, it doesn't emphasize texture. It looks really beautiful. I like the tone. And so I think that one's gonna stay. And then we have this beauty, the Manta Ray Cheek and Highlight Duo. Excuse me. The Cheek and Highlight Duo in Coral. Now my blush is loose, so I'm not gonna bend it. I think I'm gonna have to let this one go, mainly because I don't think the blush, which is the main reason for me keeping it, is blushing like it used to. You know, it's not really blushing like it used to. That's the Coral. And the highlighter is pretty, but so are the other two that I'm keeping. You know what I mean? So for me, yikes, I'm gonna have to let this go. I'm sad. I'm not even I'm gonna have to let this go. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a minute for that one. Let's have a moment of silence for the Manta Ray. Okay, so this one's from Wander Beauty. This is the On the Glow Blush and Illuminator. So this is a sort of balmy highlighter blush stick combo. Pretty nice. The blush is, it's not outstanding, right? But it's a good color. And then here's the highlighter. A nice sort of, you know, white goldy champagne situation, whatever. And here's a hard swatch of the two. As you can see, the colors are nice enough. But let me tell you how I never reach for this. Like, I never ever think to use this. So for me, I'm comfortable letting it go. It's just, you know, I have a lot of things. I want to use what I have. And I am by no means a minimalist. I'm not. Just not in any capacity, really. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna let it go. So I've got these Becca's. Why do I have 3 Becca highlighters at this point? This one is Prosecco Pop. This one is Chocolate Geode and Topaz. I mean, these are classics. These are classics. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm just a collector at this point. This is Chocolate Geode, and I think this is the only one I'm gonna keep. This is Prosecco Pop, which was the golden version of Champagne Pop when Jaclyn Hill was doing her thing with Becca. I'm gonna do a swatch of these. You can get all of these at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, child. Like, all right, so the center one is Prosecco. This is Topaz and this is Chocolate Geode. I feel like I should just keep Chocolate Geode. I feel like I have this color in that Tom Ford liquid. I feel like I have this color in the Chantecaille, the golden Chantecaille, or even the Peau de Soleil, or even the Permabrass, you know. But this Chocolate Geode, I don't have this. So I think I'm gonna just keep Chocolate Geode. This one is in here interestingly, right? It's more of a blush topper type of thing for me. This is Baby Cheeks highlighter. I'm sorry, the Baby Cheeks blush stick from Westman Atelier in the shade Minette. And I find it quite pretty. I think it's the only one of the blushes that has kind of like a illuminating quality to it. There's some flecks of gold in it. Hopefully that's able to show, but it looks really nice on the cheek. It looks really, really nice on the cheek. Don't know if I'm gonna keep it, because again, it's just not something I reach for. It is not a blush by any stretch of the imagination on me. And so since I already like my Westman Atelier blushes, I already have Westman Atelier highlighters, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's necessary to keep. I bought it as a recommendation from a friend, and I like it, but I don't say to myself, you know what will really set this look off? That minute. I never say it, so I don't know. This is actually super hard. Oh, Lord. I'm doing my best here. So this is from Lila B, this next one. And this is the Glisten and Glow Skin Illuminator Be Captivating is the shade name. Rest in peace to Lila B. They are out of business. Here's the color. And this is actually one of the first highlighters I had of this consistency. Before the super loadeds existed, before Westman Atelier existed, I had this. And I love this. I used it a lot. There's absolutely no reason for me to keep it anymore because I can't recommend it because it's not available. So, and it's old. This is old. Just, you know. So I'm like, I should let it go. Woo! Be Captivating. It's a little dry. It's a little dry as I swatch it here. And this is what it's giving. It's very pretty. I just feel like I can move on from it. Tell me if y'all feel what I'm going through. Okay, next is another liquid illuminator from Skintype. This is Liquid Lumiere Anti-Aging Face Illuminator in Brilliance. Something that can go over powder as well because it's a gel. I think that's really pretty. Again, something that I could use in lieu of the Becca as like an illuminator kind of deal. I think that would work out. So I'll hold on to that. Another one that I have in a different color is from LYS. This is the Aim High Multi-Use Liquid Highlighter in Genuine. Check out that color. That's a good color. I thought about, ooh, are these similar? But they're not, as you can see there. This one is more pink leaning to me. You know what? Let me actually open these up. Like open this one up because it's a frosted bottle. Let me see. These might be very close. They are. They are very close, but I do feel like the Tom Ford, which is this one, is a sort of bronzier rose. And then this one is a deeper version of that. When you go to blend them out, I don't feel like there's that much of a difference. Yeah, no, this is a thinner consistency, this Tom Ford one. But, oh yeah, yeah. Like when you actually blend it out, they're totally different. They're totally different. Yay, I get to keep both. Here go my other lit up highlight sticks from Westman Atelier. And this one here is Parla, which is now available as a single. This was part of one of their holiday sets. And I think for like a year, you couldn't get it unless you got the holiday set. So now this is actually available on its own. And it is so beautiful. Would y'all look at this? Somebody come look at this. Look at that color, man. It's like a pearl, but it's a pearl that doesn't look frosty, sis. Woo! It's so perfect. There's something about nailing a neutral highlight for dark complexions that just, you know, I live. This is Nectar, another one that is just very universally flattering, you guys. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Michelle Wong, she talks about this one a lot. It's got like a, as you can see right there, it's got like a peachy hue to it. All of the lit up highlight sticks have a sort of transparent base. They all have a transparent base. So you're not getting high impact like you do with the Tom Ford or with the LYS with the liquid illuminators, or even with the super loaded tinted highlighters. You're not getting that same look. This is the kind of thing you can wear every day. This is an everyday highlighter because it's just going to give you that lit from within illumination, and you're going to decide which undertone is ideal for you. The ones that I think are most universal are these two, Nectar and Parla. Now this one here is the original. This is lit. It has more of a purple iridescence to it. It looks clear in here, but when you go to put it on, as you can see, there's like a pinkish purple hue. Now, if I'm going to keep anything with a pinkish purple hue, it's going to be this lit. it's gonna be this one, because you can really kind of tone it down and just have, you know, have it coordinate with the rest of your makeup or something like that. So I will keep these. I love the consistency of these. I love the ease of use. It's very hard to mess up. So for me, I'm going to keep it around. I love them so very much. So that's all of the shades as well. So this is Lit, Nectar, Brulee, and Parla. Now we're getting into palettes, honey. So this is the Narcissist Wanted 2 Cheek palette. So this is highlighters and blushes. And if I'm not mistaken, these colors were quite fantastic. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. Look at that. Woo! And then we have my Marc Jacobs, come back. Marc Jacobs Beauty, come back to me. I'm begging you, please. Because I cannot let these go. Woo! Y'all, these are too good. And they're so doggone big that you really could just graze your entire body with these things. This one is Jet Girl, and this had my heart for years. I mean, years. Oh my goodness. Like, I want you to see the pink that pops up. Please show it, please. Oh, it's like a sunset. It's like a sunset. Lord. Oh, the ultimate bronzed, you know, like imagine this all over your life. Oh man, like you wearing a real good bathing suit. It's got the girls sitting up right, and you just, you know what I mean? Stop playing with me, because I will do it. Right out on these beaches in New England. Sitting pretty. Hello, life. And then I have this one here, which is Showstopper. Totally different situation. This has more glitter in it. More glitter in it, more pink, more of a sort of champagne gold base. But I do see the pink more on my skin tone. So if I'm thinking, you know, I could let this go. I could let this one go. But I'm keeping Jet Girl. I don't give a dang. That sucker is. Oh. I need to be strong. So I am going to let that one go. And I'm going to keep Jet Girl number 82. So here's another little stackety stack. We are so not even close to done. This one is from Chanel. This is Perle de Lumiere. Comes with a pretty little brush in the cover. Look at her, please. Ain't going nowhere, okay? This color, oh my gosh, it feels so amazing. It feels so soft and amazing. Oh man, let me tell you, if you've got textured skin, that's it. This is the one. God, that feels like velvet. Oh goodness. And it's hard to like overdo it as well. It's really hard to overdo. The color I think is a nice, like it's got just enough of like a pinkish bronzy hue to work for a lot of different skin tones. You can take a light hand to this. The brush actually is very good. This is so fantastic, and I don't think they make it anymore. So if you've got it, or if you can find it, this is one you need to get. All right. Another one that I absolutely live for, we've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Iced Out highlighter, and it looks very icy. This is another one that kind of like reminds me of Metal Moon from Fenty. Yeah, these kind of remind me of each other. So let's do a swatch comparison of these, because Metal Moon is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. My God, I've just made it easy on myself. This is old as heck. So I'm gonna get rid of this girl, but I am gonna show you the difference. Metal Moon looks like chalk when you first swatch it. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend that in very nicely. Like that. And then that's when you see the gold, because it's a white gold highlighter. Same thing with Iced Out, okay? Iced Out looks like chalk, but I think you can actually see the gold before you even put it on. And then as soon as it hits your skin, child, as soon as it hits your skin, it's gold. Like, please. I think it does a better job of that than Metal Moon, but they are the same idea. A highlighter that looks like snow in the pan, and then it hits you with that gold. So for me, definitely keeping this, getting rid of Metal Moon only because it's old. Let's stay on Fenty Beauty for a real quick minute. I have a couple diamond bombs. I have the Royal Icing and the Cognac Candy. When's the last time y'all seen me wear these? Like, I just feel like I don't have enough of an occasion to wear this glitter. Okay, this is a very glittery highlight. It's beautiful. I mean, it's, please, that's everything. And that would look fantastic on top of Brulee. Girl. But yeah, it really is like that scattered glitter kind of type of highlight. And then let's have a look at Royal Icing. So for me, like I said, I would definitely put on like one of these liquid bases first, and then go on top with one of these diamond bombs. And this is Royal Icing. Royal Icing is giving more of a gold, whereas I'm getting, you know, that kind of cognac pinkish hue from the Cognac Candy. So I do feel like they're different enough to keep both, and I do feel like I have liquid illuminators to provide a base. So, all right. So we're keeping those girls. We're gonna try to, now that we're purging some, I feel like I can see the other ones, and maybe we can find some use for them. So next, Pat McGrath. And this one is Divine Rose Ultra Glow Highlighter. And then this is Champagne Gold. This is the one that you could absolutely like bop, bop, bop. You know what I mean? She's still everything. Okay. I know she's a little old. But she's still very much. There's her color on me. It is giving, I'm getting Peau de Peche from this. I'm gonna swatch Peau de Peche and see what I think. Yeah, I'm getting Peau de Peche from this. Look at that. It's a little Peau de Peche, maybe just a touch icier. Okay, y'all let me know if you want to swing on me about anything I'm purging. Because I feel it coming. Girl, what are you doing? So yeah, let's look at Divine Rose. Divine Rose is definitely going to have more of a pink hue. It's got the like gold into pink iridescence. That shift, honey. Yeah, she's really pretty. So, and I like the consistency of this one more than the other one. So I'm definitely keeping Divine Rose, child. I just don't know about this one. Man, if I kept this, it would literally just be because it's limited edition and I just like looking at it. I wouldn't wear it anymore. Especially since I like the sort of texture of this super loaded formula better than this texture, because this one came after and I like this one better. But yeah, I might keep this just because it's pretty as hell. Next is Dior, and this is from the I do believe this is the Golden Nights winter collection. It's the shade 310, and it's considered a blush, much like the shimmer from Sicily is considered a blush, but it's not. It's not. This is another one of those Metal Moon scenarios where you think it's something that it isn't. All right. It does show up gold on me. It is a very soft, smooth powder. And this is what you get. I feel like that's not too different from other things that I have in my collection. So I don't feel like I really need it. I mean, it's either like this one is giving, what did I keep that this is reminding me of? It reminds me of this one. Nope, I'm lying. It reminds me of this one. And it reminds me of Permabrass from Hermes. So I don't actually need this. And because it's limited edition and you probably can't find this anymore, I'm going to go ahead and let it go. I Need a Nude Glow. This came out at the same time as the Anastasia. And people were saying, you know, what's the difference between the two? I think there's a huge difference between the two. I mean, even just in the pan. It's this, ooh, this formula is so different. Oh man, look at that. She's good. She is good. That is a really pretty illuminator. I'm keeping this. This is staying right here. We've got Thomas. This is Flicker. This is a very classic illuminator. And it's called the Skin Illuminating Powder Duo. I mostly use it for the darker shade. I don't really use this one. It's fine. It's not the greatest. But I use this darker shade at the bottom for like a bronze moment. And I think it's stunning. Another one from Dior. This is the Dior Nude Illuminator in Coral Vibes. Wow, I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I think I can actually live without this at this point. I have something, these are the same thing. These are the same thing, except this one is a little more, like it has like micro glitter in it. So I'd rather have this. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I don't know. But Coral Vibes can go. Yikes. I know I keep saying yikes, you guys, but like, I don't even know who this person is. Words just spilling out. Next is LYS's Aim High Pressed Highlighter in Brave, which is a champagne tone. This is another one of those where I'm just like, this is a color, okay? It's the undertones for me. The price point and versus the texture is absolutely insane. Insane. Like you can get this bad boy for under $20 and it's giving you what these 30, 40, 50 something dollar highlighters give you in terms of consistency. So I feel like this is definitely staying in the collection because my word, that is a moment. I also have a Dior Backstage highlighting quad or glow face palette. This one is copper gold. This is pretty, man. I mean, if I'm gonna have stuff with micro glitter in it, this is gonna be it. And so yeah, she's gonna stay. I'll go ahead and swatch them for you. You get a little bit of everything in here. And the micro glitter is not overwhelming. I mean, I feel like you can use these on your eyes and your cheeks. So it's a keeper. Denona Myricks. This is the Lightworks 2. Lightworks 2 has the deeper shades in it. And here she is. As you can see, I have used them all. This is a fantastic palette, especially if I'm like doing family's makeup and they come over and, you know, whatever. But I also just feel like you could actually get your whole face together in terms of illuminating products with this. You can use this bad boy as a blush topper. You can use this as a bronzer. You can use this one on your eyes, or if somebody is way more golden and they want something with high impact. And then the top row here gives you a little more subtlety. Now these are very, very potent. So you do need like feathery light brushes when you're using these. But I do think that they can be used, you know, in different ways, not just as highlighter. So that one is definitely staying. And then last but not least, I have the Wayne Goss palettes, and they're just in here in my highlighting drawer because they have a highlighter in them and I don't have room in my blush drawer. So let me go ahead and show you the ones that I have. I have Bright Poppy, and here's the highlighter in Bright Poppy. I'm not getting rid of these because I love the blush. This is a beautiful bronze. Like, look at that. That's stunning. Whew. And then this next one is Vivid Azalea. I mean, please, please, honey. Please. And then this is another one of those that I really like, that it starts off icy and becomes something else on you. Like, I couldn't ask for two better ones, you know, like they're so different from each other. So absolutely, these are sticking around, baby. And yeah, that is it. That is it for my highlighters. I think that that's enough for this video. I feel like it's long enough, and I am going to be doing a series. So the next video that I'm going to show you guys will be my blush collection, and that one's going to be a pretty long one. Let me know how you guys feel about these two. All right. I'm pretty much planning to keep this just for aesthetics. This though, let me know if I should or shouldn't keep it, considering I have, you know, a few liquid illuminators that could do the job. What do you think? Let's sound off. Let's talk. Let's chit chat and all that about luxury beauty in the comment section, you guys. And if you are new here, go ahead and click that red subscriber button so it turns gray and you become a J-Bay. Love to have you here on my little corner of YouTube. And I want to thank you all very much for watching. I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.